So if you're learning to slide a box and watching this video, you're probably just getting into the park. You're wondering how you start to approach these features. And a lot of what we're gonna learn on this is gonna carry over into everything after this. All the progressions, spins out, tricks onto rails, you know, 270s on, 270s out, switch ups. Like, this is building your foundation for sliding rails and boxes. One of the key things is finding the right box. You know, the one that I'm gonna show you in this video is simple, ride-on box, flat box, and that's what you're gonna want to start. You don't want something with a big gap or where the lip is significantly lower than the box. You wanna be able to just ride on, ride it straight, just like you were skiing down the slope, and come off the end. That's gonna give you the easiest thing to then start progressing and sliding sideways and working up to being able to hop from forward all the way sideways, land on it, come out switch or forward. So when you're approaching the box, think athletic stance, just like you would be skiing down the hill, feet hip width apart. If the box is a little narrower, maybe narrower. The key thing to remember is the boxes are slippery and you can't turn. It's not like the snow. So the most important thing is keeping your bases level. So you're coming into the box, looking ahead, always looking at the end of the box. That's gonna be one of the key things as we move forward into harder tricks. Always looking at the end, that's gonna help you reach the end of the box or rail. Coming in, flat base, keeping a flat base. If you start to drift to the side, that's okay. No big deal, you'll come off the side, ski away. And just practice that. The first thing you gotta do is just get comfortable at being on a box. So once you're comfortable sliding a box forward, and I think most people approach this without, you know, coming to watch a YouTube video, the next is learning how to slide it sideways. The thing to avoid is most people, when they want to slide a box sideways, think of going on forward and then shifting their hips and twisting their skis and sliding sideways so they can come back out forward. But when you do this, what happens is people tend to, in order to shift their feet sideways, they bring them really close together. But you have no balance there. If your feet are super close together, you're gonna slip out. So what you actually wanna do is just commit. Think of the box as almost like an air, and you wanna do a 180. So you come on, you set a little bit of spin, you're landing almost forward on the box, and you're slowly rotating, keeping those feet hip width apart till you're all the way sideways, and then you come back off the box switch. This is gonna be the easiest progression for you. Once you have that down, make sure you're lifting that head, lifting that chest up when you get to the end of the box and you're landing switch so you aren't hinging at the waist. All right, so once you're ready and you're confident sliding sideways in a box, you make sure that you have your full takeoff from forward and you're landing all the way sideways. That's when you're ready for a rail. If you're still kind of landing diagonally, you need to keep practicing on the boxes until you're landing all the way sideways. On a rail, because it's so much narrower, if you land a little diagonal, not all the way sideways, the rail's gonna slide you back to forward and kick you off. So once you have that down, then you're ready to transition to rails. This one that I have behind me is what we have to work with today. I don't have a straight on like with the box that we hit earlier, but this is an urban style rail or side lip. So what that means is you can see the rail is here, the takeoff is to the side and a little bit lower. The benefit of this is it's a little bit less impact. You also don't have to spin quite as much to get on it because you're hopping up, so you have that natural pop to get on, and then you're able to come in at about a 20-degree angle and get onto the rail and slide it sideways. So you're coming in, 20-degree angle, pop, get up and get your tips up and over, and then slide the rail. Same thing with the box. When you're hopping onto the rail, you always want to look at the end. Even when you're not on it yet, you're on the takeoff, looking towards the end of the rail is going to help get you on the right spot so you don't slide off early to the left or to the right. So let's try it out.